Jets fans, yesterday was a monumental moment, a monumental day in Jets history because Garrett Wilson is now officially a New York Jet for the long haul. And I'm really excited to break it down in this video, why it changes everything. Garrett Wilson is a Jet for life. And I know that everybody's already complaining about Sauce not getting his bag, but be patient. It will happen in due time. Because what the New York Jets just did yesterday proved that this New York Jets regime, they know what they're doing. All right, this is an absolute no-brainer. And the Jets thought to ink in one of their best players on the entire team, if not the best. All right, yesterday's breaking news absolutely changed everything regarding these New York Jets, with Garrett Wilson officially being a Jet for life. We're going to break it down why it completely changes the outlook of the future of the organization. Because what this just did is it set up the New York Jets to have a number one receiver for the next 6 seasons, by the way. And it also gives the New York Jets some financial flexibility for these next 2 years because the contract does not officially kick in until 2027. So there's a lot to break down in this show. Definitely excited to share my thoughts and get deeper into the Garrett Wilson contract and, of course, everything New York Jets right here on Jets Media. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We got a lot of fun things coming up all throughout the rest of this offseason as we head into training camp. We're also going to be diving deep into training camp and talk about the preview of what to expect with these New York Jets. What is going to happen when we get to One Jets Drive? I think a lot of people are going to be pumped up to see what this Jets team is capable of with Justin Fields at quarterback. Garrett Wilson now officially paid, right? Sauce Gardner eventually going to get paid. And yes, Mason Taylor, he's going to get paid too. He's going to get his contract. All right, I would not be too concerned over the Mason Taylor situation. Every single second-round pick in the NFL is dealing with the same situation, so not to worry. But I'm excited, man. I think that if you're a Jets fan and you want to really dive deep into what this means for the future of this organization, is that this is Aaron Glenn's foundation that he is building. And the fact that he decided as the head coach of this football team and Darren Muji as the brand new general manager that Garrett Wilson is good enough to get paid this amount of money, which is a significant amount of money, folks. An absolute significant amount of money. We're talking about $32.5 million per year when the extension does kick in. $90 million guaranteed. That's a hefty investment in a player that they believe has still not even reached his full potential. And I agree. I think that if you're a Jets fan, you should expect Garrett Wilson to have his best season of his career this season with the New York Jets, right? You look at the stats, you look at the numbers, that's all fine and dandy, but that's not even what it's about. It's about having a successful offense. He's going to get fed the rock. He's going to get the most opportunities he's ever had in his entire career since entering the NFL. So there's just a lot of fun things to talk about. Dallas James Santana's in the chat. Let's go. Number 5. Shout out to Dallas James Santana, member of Jets Media for 23 months, almost 2 years now. My man Dallas James Santana has been a loyal member of Jets Media. Cannot thank you enough, my friend. I appreciate that. And we got a lot of fun things, man. We got the Garrett Wilson signed Air Jordan. I mean, come on, folks. What are we doing here? We got the Garrett Wilson signed helmet, mini helmet, right? We're celebrating today. And yeah, I'm rocking the rookie t-shirt of Garrett Wilson right here when he used to rock number 17. No, this is not what you think it is. It's not a Devontae Adams t-shirt. This is a Garrett Wilson t-shirt when he was a rookie. I told myself that I'm not going to get a Garrett Wilson jersey until he changes his number to 5 because I always knew he was going to, and he did. So I got my Garrett Wilson jersey as well. Man, this is what it means to be a fan of this league, right? When you are a fan, you want this Jets team to draft and develop these players into stars. And the Jets did that. Now, the unique thing about this is this regime, they did not draft or develop Garrett Wilson. It was the previous regime. But they believe that Garrett Wilson is talented, is good enough to be the focal point of this offense moving forward. And you look around the NFL, you need to have at least one big-time weapon in order to have a successful offense, right? Or you have an MVP quarterback. It's one of the two. And the Jets now have a star receiver locked up for the foreseeable future, baby. Big time. Absolutely big time. So We're going to break it all down. I'm excited to get into the chat, hear from you guys. Let's get straight into it, man. Don't forget to hit that like button as well. On your way in, hitting the like button is a great way to propel this YouTube live show out to the algorithm, baby. Let's do it. Buying a Garrett Wilson jersey today. That's what I like to hear, man. You got to get that jersey. Morning, Rich. 6 years of G5. Let's go. You know it, baby. AVT or Simpson, who you got, Richie? Who would really like to keep both? But sadly, we probably won't do that. But who knows? That's an easy answer. Elijah Vera Tucker is the easy answer. I think he still has the upside to be the best player on the offensive line this year. Yeah, we're, super excited for Olu. We're excited to see what Membu looks like. Tippmann's upside, but AVT is the best player on this offensive line, in my opinion, when he's healthy. I still believe in that. And that would be great if we can extend AVT after this season. Or say we're halfway through the year and the Jets are having success and the offensive line is moving. Maybe even go up to Elijah Vera Tucker and be like, hey, bro, we want you here long term, bro. We don't even want you to hit the open market. Let's figure out this extension now. That would be a smart move. You got to lock in Elijah Vera Tucker, but you don't extend AVT yet. You got to let him play another healthy season, right? And I think that's what the Jets are going to be doing with Elijah Vera Tucker. Same thing goes for John Simpson. Those are the two players that are entering contract years for the New York Jets on the offensive line. And Breece Hall is the obvious other one that is entering a contract year. That's a big conversation. What is going to happen with the Breece Hall situation, folks? What is going to happen with the Breece Hall situation? Because you can argue that this could be Breece Hall's final year as a Jet if things don't go well. Or maybe he balls out. Things go fantastic, but the Jets decide that they don't want to invest in Mr. Breece Hall long term. So you want to talk about an intriguing storyline to watch this upcoming season. I think Breece Hall is another one. What is he going to look like with this new scheme? What if he balls out and then he hits the open market and leaves in free agency? I think he's a franchise tag candidate, but I'm excited to see what Breece looks like this year because he understands he is a beast, all right? J-Boy says, Allen running back 1 by week 7. Now, this is definitely something a lot of people are talking about. Now, why do you say that? Is that because Breece is hurt? Is that because Breece is not playing well? Is it because they traded him? I mean, what's the reasoning behind Jets fans saying this? Because I disagree. I love Braylon Allen. There's nothing but love for Braylon Allen. I think that he is going to be a big-time piece to this offense. But I find it hard to believe he's going to surpass Breece Hall. I don't know about you guys. I find that a little bit hard to believe that he's just going to walk in and by the end of the season, he's going to be the better player. I do find that hard to believe. But you guys let me know what you think. Do you think there's a world where Braylon Allen surpasses Breece as the number 1 running back? I think that they're going to split carries early on as well. I think that's going to be a big part of the offense. They're going to share the rock. But I'm excited, man. And I really hope that Jets fans don't pin them against each other. Like, oh, dude, Breece is better. No, Braylon Allen is better. Bro, they're both Jets, all right? Let's not pin them against each other. Let's let them both play football. Look at it from this perspective. The Detroit Lions, they got 2 running backs that are fantastic, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. That's what we want this duo to be, right? My expectation is not to be that good because we're talking about probably the best running back duo in the NFL. But Braylon Allen and Breece Hall, they do have that ability. I mean, you never know. But you look at what Jahmyr Gibbs does, he's Sonic. And then you look at what David Montgomery does, he's Knuckles. And I think that, you look at the Breece Lightning, and then you connect it with the Bruiser, Braylon Allen. Like, they definitely have the ability to bounce off of each other. They definitely have the ability to switch things up because Breece Hall can take it the distance, be an explosive back out of the backfield. And Breece Hall's hands are ridiculous. They got to use Breece's hands out of the backfield as a weapon, as a receiver. And then Braylon Allen is that brute, is that guy that you just feed the rock. Could be a little mini Derrick Henry, perhaps. You never know. So I'm excited to see it. But Jets fans, don't pin these two against each other. They're both Jets, right? They're both players that we should be excited for the future. But Garrett Wilson is what the star of this show is going to be. All right? The man is a Jet for life, and it feels so good. Doesn't it feel good? Because there's a lot of Jets fans that had that little thought in their brain of worry, like, oh, man. Because I saw a report that at the end of the season last year, some people within the Jets organization felt that Garrett Wilson was going to demand a trade away from the Jets. That's a real thing here. That's a real thing, that there was some speculation that Garrett Wilson was going to demand a trade because of how unhappy he was. But apparently, Aaron Rodgers was the reason why he wanted out. And if the Jets kept Aaron Rodgers this season, I think Garrett Wilson would have demanded a trade. And the Jets knew that. They chose Garrett Wilson over Aaron Rodgers. They chose Justin Fields over Aaron Rodgers. So this is a new era of football. And that is the absolute no-brainer. You want to lock in this guy. And let me remind people about this element of Garrett Wilson that some people are forgetting. The guy is 24 years old. Extremely young. These are the guys you lock up long-term. We are getting Garrett Wilson in the complete prime of his career. 24 to all the way until he's 30 years old. That's the prime. That is the time you want your wide receiver one. And now we're not going to have to worry about a number one receiver for a long time. Now the question is, how can the Jets draft? I know I'm thinking into the future already here, but the Jets got to find the Robin to Garrett Wilson for the long run because, let's be honest, there's no, I don't know. You never know. Arian Smith could be the guy long-term next to Garrett Wilson, but there's not really anybody on this roster at the wide receiver position that we feel confident could be a bona fide number two next to Garrett Wilson, right? You look around the NFL, there's a lot of good elite number ones and number twos. You got Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams over there with the Rams. You got JSN, Cooper Kupp with the Seattle Seahawks. You got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith over there in Philadelphia. The list goes on. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, right? So who are the Jets going to bring in? And I think the path to pair up Garrett Wilson with another bona fide number two receiver is going to be in the draft next year. Just saying. We shall see, though, because I think that would be pretty awesome. The Jets decided to go with Arian Smith in this year's draft class, which was awesome. I mean, I'm excited to see what he looks like. There's upside with Malachi Corley, but I'm not going to sit here and say that we have that guy yet. We got to wait. We got to wait to see what it all looks like. We got to wait for it all to come together, folks, right? That's really what it's all about. So, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channels. We're live on Jets Media right before training camp begins, which is next week. I'm going to be there, baby. I will be there at Jets training camp, which is exciting. I feel like it's going to be a different vibe at Jets training camp. Usually the vibe is starstruck over Aaron Rodgers. Like, whoa, Aaron Rodgers, he's our quarterback. No, that's not going to be the feeling anymore. Now it's going to be Aaron Rodgers is not here, and we're ready to beat that man. Week 1, by the way, for Jets Media Day. Make sure you guys get your tickets as they are on sale now, and tickets are flying off the shelves, baby. We had a bunch of people buy their tickets yesterday, and there's 30 tickets remaining, man. 30 tickets left to be exact, I believe. Yes, 30 tickets is what is remaining. So if you guys want to get your tickets, folks, make sure you guys go over there to the link in the description and get your tickets to Jets Media Day, folks, because there's 30 tickets left. Witness Garrett Wilson take on Justin Fields. I'm sorry, Garrett Wilson and Justin Fields take on Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers for the first game of the season. The ultimate Jets game day experience, folks. If you're thinking of coming out to a Jets game this year, I mean, this is exactly where you want to go. Tickets keep going up. The prices keep going up for this game, but the prices for me, they're not going up, bro. I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to raise the prices because Aaron Rodgers is a Steeler, because the Jets extended Garrett Wilson. No, my prices are official to where they are, folks, all right? That's what it's all about. Jose's in the chat saying, glad to see G5 get extended. Jet for life. Yes, sir, Jose. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's the vibe we should all have together. Glad to see G5 get extended. Jet for life, baby. Bang. James, we needed some continuity. Facts, bro. Thomas, Hennessy, Q, Ashton were the top 3 longest tenured Jets. We're notorious for letting good players walk. It's time to keep our own. Yeah, Ashton Davis is gone. And I agree, James. Continuity is what makes you a sustainable winning franchise, and the Jets have not been that. And for the people that are out there clowning the Jets like, oh, all the Jets do is overpay mid players. Somebody please enlighten me. What player have the Jets paid that's mid in the last few years? Because that narrative was true years ago. Years ago, but enlighten me. Who did the Jets overpay this offseason? That was a bad contract. Nobody. This is the first large contract the New York Jets handed out with Darren Muji as GM. Okay? So we'll see. And then all eyes are on Sauce Gardner. How sick would it be if the Jets gave Sauce the exact contract? Just like the exact contract. 4 years, $130 million, $32.5 mil per year. $90 mil guaranteed. You never know. McCagnon was the overpay. Yes, James, exactly. Even Douglas didn't overpay for anybody. You can argue he didn't. I mean, name a contract that Joe Douglas made that was bad. I mean, I'm sure we could think of a few, but not like detrimental to the Jets for the future. Right? I don't think he's getting paid more than PS2. Yeah, he is. He's going to get paid more than Stingley, who is leading. And that does not necessarily mean he's better than them. That's just the market. That's just the way the market is. If you're due to get paid and you look like that, like the Jets would be smart to lock down Sauce right now. Because now if you can lock in Sauce for a 4-year extension, you're looking at both Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner being the faces of this organization as they're trying to build a sustainable winner. You got two players on premier position groups. And I think the cornerback market, like, it's trending to it's about to be massive. Sauce gets paid this year. Christian Gonzalez will get paid next year and get paid more than Sauce, probably. That's how it all works, man. That's how it all works. Sauce has the highest of ceilings, but he wasn't consistent to that standard top 10 corner in the league, but he needs to be consistently top 5. I mean, Johnny, I know what you're saying here, but let's not act like the guy was the best corner for 2 straight seasons to enter the NFL, which is unbelievable. And then last year was his only quote-unquote down year. Right? If the Jets gave a sudden Quincy extension today, how would you feel? I would love that. Big fan of Quincy Williams. Is he entering a contract year? Now you got me thinking. Because I think he is. I'm pretty sure Quincy Williams is entering a contract year, if I'm not mistaken. Because he got his contract for a 3-year extension a few years ago. So here's Quincy's contract right here. Yeah, so he is entering his last year. He is an unrestricted free agent next season. So that's another player. You look at the pending free agents for the Jets. You got Quincy Williams, Elijah Vera Tucker, Breece Hall, some key pieces, right? So I'm curious to see if the Jets are going to look into that. When is Quinnen's contract up? I think we got at least 2 more years with Quinnen before his is up, right? Yeah, he's at 3 years, and you can get out of it. So we got it for this year, next year, and 2027. We could get out of it then, but we'll see. So interesting stuff to see what's on the books for the New York Jets heading into these next few years. And that's all being evaluated, man. That's all being evaluated by Darren Muji and the boys. All right. Garrett Wilson just posted something on X. Oh, baby. Here it is. What did Garrett Wilson say? This is my first reaction to him. Yup, Jets Green has been running through me since the day they drafted me. Despite the ups and downs, the faith is mutual. That means the world to me. Excited to start a new version of the chase next week. Oh, my God, Garrett Wilson. You are getting me fired up reading that. Oh, I love you. Oh, my God. Cannot put into words what this means to us fans. You are the man, Garrett. I'm just quickly responding to Garrett Wilson on X. Wow. Wow. Cannot put in the words what this means to us. Let me just add Jets fans, right? You got to make sure you know what you're doing here. Let's go, man. That's freaking awesome. That is awesome. Yup, Jets Green has been running through me since the day they drafted me. Despite the ups and downs, the faith is mutual. That means the world to me. Excited to start a new version of the chase next week. Like, I can't even... Like, that means something to me, man. That means something. Shout out to the 4 people that like this already. Jose with another super chat, my man. Cannot thank you enough for the kind super chats. You're very kind, Jose. What are the Jets going to pay Richie? I'm going 4 years, 160. Jose... I'm down. All jokes aside, how do we get this? I'm just kidding. Maybe I'll be a millionaire one day. Just kidding. Nah, all jokes aside, though, Jets don't pay me anything. I'm sure you guys are aware of that. I'm not affiliated with the Jets at all. I would love to be. Big Jets fan. Love the organization. Have a lot of connections within the organization, but not affiliated with them. So, yeah. All good, though. All good. Appreciate the super... I actually forgot... Hold on one sec. Because I'm pretty sure there's a video I have of myself with Garrett Wilson from last year's camp that I'm just remembering right now. Oh, yeah, here it is. Man, Garrett Wilson, I remember this. Last year, I was at training camp, and he completely destroyed, what was it, Washington, which was wild. I'm gonna retweet it so you guys can see it. Throwback to last. Oh no, this is 2024. Yeah, last year. Throwback to last year when Garrett Wilson absolutely torched the Commanders in their joint practice. Gotta love G5. This is pretty hilarious. Like, this is the type of... Here, I gotta show you guys. So I just retweeted it. Look at this.
Jets fans, what's up?
Hey, yo. Hey, I'm live on YouTube. You have a message to Jets fans right now.
Jets fans, what's up? What's up? We in the rain, busted their ass. You know that.
Let's go, busted their ass. Yes, sir. G5. G-Dub.
That's hilarious. He literally, I remember that practice. He was unguardable. No one had a chance going up against Garrett Wilson. Good luck to anybody. And that was pretty hilarious, man.
Jets fans,
He's like, Jets fan, what's up, man? He didn't know what to say at first. He's like, we busted their ass. Oh, boy. You got to love it. Absolutely got to love it. Appreciate the super chat again, Jose. Cannot thank you enough, my friend. Cannot thank you guys enough. All right, let's get into some callers, man. Let's get into some callers. We appreciate everybody that is tuning into this show. Training camp next week. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Long off season. It's finally coming to an end, man. It's finally coming to an end. Let's go. All right. Let's get into some callers. We got my boy JT up first.
Yo, Richie. How you doing, man?
JT. I'm doing great, my friend. How about you?
Doing good, man. Doing good, especially after the news last night. Busted their ass in the rain.
Ooh, that's going to happen again this year.
Go.
Oh, I love the jersey.
Thank you. Garrett Wilson's going to be busting plenty of ass this year, bro. This extension was huge, man. This extension was huge. I wanted Garrett to get done first. I know Sauce was the popular one to get done first because it was just easier. The numbers are easier. But, dude, Garrett needed to get done first. There's more to our defense than Sauce. There's not much more to our offense than Garrett Wilson, in my opinion.
I know. He is our offense.
He is our offense, bro. Honestly, though, I think our offense is a little – I mean, they're properly rated, but underrated to me. Like, I think the team's built out perfectly that I think this offense is going to be fun to watch. We got different types of weapons at receiver. We got different types of weapons at running back. Obviously, we got a dual-threaded quarterback. Man, I'm so pumped for this damn season.
Yeah, I think with the offense, it's more just it's unproven, so we just don't know. Absolutely. But I agree. It's underrated, and we just got to let it go out there in the field, let them prove themselves, because I agree with what you said.
Absolutely.
We got everything we need.
Yeah, and Justin Fields is in his best situation, in my opinion. Like, he's never had this good of an offensive line in front of him. Pittsburgh's line was doo-doo. Chicago Bears line, doo-doo. He's never had this good of a running game behind him. Najee Harris, who is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who do you have in Chicago? Swift?
Yeah, DeAndre Swift.
Come on now. Yeah, you got Breece Hall. You got this line of monsters in front of him. Come on, bro. This season's about to be ridiculous.
I agree. It's going to be an exciting time, my friend. Well, I appreciate you, JT, as always. Appreciate the support. And let's go Jets, man. I'll see you week 1.
Cheers, baby. Let's go. Jets, Jets.
Woo! Peace out, brother. Let's go. Shout out to JT in the house. We got Gangrene David with a $10 super chat. My man, David, cannot thank you enough for the super chat, my friend. He says, when the trade rumors about Garrett came out, I said, if this regime is as competent as everyone's hyping them up to be, they'll work this out. Massive amounts of credit given to them for the extension. Very well said. Thank you for the $10, my friend. Everybody give Gangrene David some dono hype in the chat right now. Everybody hit that like button on the super chat of David's chat, because I agree, right? That's why this means something to us. Because a lot of people were worried that he was going to be gone. A lot of people were worried that he's going to demand a trade. He wants out. He doesn't want to be here. That's what a lot of people were saying after the season last year. And the fact that this regime figured out a way to make him be committed to this organization for the long haul, like, that tells you all you need to know. And it's not just about the money. Garrett could have got paid the same amount of money elsewhere. But no, last year was as ugly as it'll get. I hope, at least. But we're excited, man. We're excited to have this guy locked up for the foreseeable future. For the long term, man. Let's go. I'm really excited. So I agree with this, David. I think that it shows you this type of regime that we have here with this New York Jets squad, with Aaron Glenn and the boys. Because if this coaching staff came in here and they were just saying some nonsense, and these players are looking at each other like, bro, what does this new guys think they are? They don't even know. They don't have a plan. Like, obviously, Garrett Wilson has bought into the plan, right? Obviously, he's bought into the plan, and it fires me up, bro. It really does. Absolutely does. He still don't want to play for y'all, but money will change you. The guy could have got paid the same amount of money elsewhere. If he wanted to get traded, he would have said, I want to get out of here. He would have got paid the same amount if he got traded. So this has nothing to do with just signing with the Jets because we offered him this money. Learn ball and try to up your troll game. You got to be a little bit better than that. The Wayne D experience. It's a little like, I've seen way better trolls than this. You know what I mean? I've seen people that actually try harder. This one of the worst trolls I've seen. Doesn't work. Nice try though. My boy James is up next though. James is on live with Jets Media, my boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Me.
T-Dub.
Yeah, meet me there. Don't beat me there. First off, shout out Jets Media Day 2025. Get your tickets. It's going to be lit. Like always, you better meet me there because you're not beating me there. Let's go, bro. I'm so juiced up over this. This is setting a precedent. We got Quinlan, homegrown. G-Dubs, homegrown. Sauce, homegrown. He's about to, I bet you in 2 weeks that'll be done. I really believe that. Before training camp, I think that's done. This shows players that are coming up, any rookie, this is just good for business. This shows that if you do the right things by the organization, we take care of you. That builds good culture. That builds good chemistry. That builds everything, bro. I'm so juiced up that I'm about to miss my train, bro. I gotta go. I will see you at Media Day, and I'll talk to you soon, bro. Love you. Peace.
Hope all's well, James. Go make that train, bro. Get on
Yes,
it.
sir.
Let's go, man. Meet me there. Don't beat me there, bro. Oh, you gotta love James. That energy is different, bro. I'm telling you right now, that energy that he provides is different. My boy James. Absolutely. JT's gonna be at Jets Media Day. We got let's go, man. I'm really excited. Tyler says, really, really hoping that we sign Breece long term. Tyler, don't get your hopes up on that, my friend. Don't get your hopes up. That's all I'm gonna say. But you never know. You never know. You'd absolutely never know, folks. All right? This is, like, I don't think you could have asked for a better situation to be a Jets fan heading into this season because there's not been, like, this offseason has not been a lot of celebration. And I think that's a good thing. I'm not sitting here saying, like, oh, man, we're not winning the offseason anymore. Like, nah, those days are over. We're not going out there and winning off seasons. That's not how you win football games. The Jets are moving in silence, but this move is arguably the most important and biggest move of the entire offseason so far. It's bigger than any free agent signing. It's bigger than any draft pick we made. This move that just happened yesterday. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. That's why this is a big deal. We locked down our player for the long haul. 6 years he's on the Jets. 6 more years. What do you think what are we going to be? Well, where's Jets Media going to be in 6 years, bro? We're going to be doing Jets Media Day 2030? Gosh. I can't even think that far into the future, man. But the good thing is Garrett Wilson is with us throughout that entire experience. And by the way, I got to get this hat, bro. What is this hat, dog? Garrett, where do you get that? You guys know I like the hats. I like the hats. That's a nice hat, G5. And how do I get you on the show? Because we need Garrett Wilson on here, bro, talking some Jets with us on Jets Media. We got to make that happen, man. We got to make that happen. Maybe next year or this year even, man. Gotta get it, bro. Wow. What an unbelievable experience, man. And I have been waiting to hear what he's going to say on X. I was waiting to hear what is Garrett Wilson going to go on X and say. And the fact that he went out there and said what he said, man. Oh. It means something, bro. This means something to us Jets fans. This means something to us. Jet for life. Till the wheels fall off. I'm posting this picture with Garrett Wilson right now. Me and him. Why not? 'Cause why not, man? I don't think Garrett allows you to tag in photos. Yeah, he doesn't. All good. Come on, folks. Did you see what Breece Hall and Justin Fields said on Instagram? It was funny. I did see that. Justin, let's pull that up. And that's another thing about Justin Fields at quarterback. And some people probably won't understand what I'm going to say here, but Justin Fields being young, I think it's benefiting the chemistry of this football team just from the standpoint of they can relate with each other a little bit, right? So Justin Fields posted this on Instagram. I mean, come on. Stud, first of all. He's out there. Where even is he? I don't even know. Here's Justin Fields on Instagram. Oh, he's showing off the playbook. What is that? What has he got there? What is he studying? Is that a playbook? Is that football? I don't know what that is. I can't tell from here. All right. Hey, where was it? I go, where is this? Where's Justin Fields at? Balling. So Breece Hall basically commented. Well, first let's start off with Justin Fields' comment. The caption was, some places don't just change your view, they change your mind. All right. Some deep stuff right there. And then Breece comments, can you stop taking pics and hand the ball off, please? You meant off. Little typo. Oh, where that was the Bible. My bad. I thought that was a playbook. Makes sense. Justin Fields is a man of faith. You love it. And Justin Fields responds to Breece Hall. What did he say back? Did he respond back? Yeah, here he is. He said, you know I'm pulling it every time. So they're going back and forth on Instagram, which is funny, right? They're going back and forth. And I hope Jets fans realize what is about to happen with those two, right? The read options about to go crazy, bro. The read options, you talk about read options. That's going to be ridiculous with Breece Hall and Justin Fields. We've never seen read options as Jets fans. We don't know what that is like, folks. We don't know what a read option even looks like as a Jets fan base. We don't. We have no idea. I'm excited for that. I'm really excited about that, folks. Guys, if you're on Instagram, make sure you shoot me a follow. I am so close to hitting 10K. And I would love to get to 10K by... I'm not going to get it by the season, but I would like to get it during the season. We're at, what, 9,647 followers on Instagram. We're very active on here. If you guys want to go shoot me a follow on Instagram, feel free. Also, don't forget to follow your boy on TikTok. Your boy's been grinding on TikTok lately. Really trying to be more active, really trying to be more connected with all the platforms. Your boy is on TikTok as well. Go shoot me a follow on TikTok. Would really appreciate that, folks. The goal is to get to 10K followers on TikTok this season as well. We're doing a lot of fun things across the space. We're also on Facebook. We're everywhere. Whatever platform you're on, I'm trying to be on, baby. So shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Wow, there's so much fun stuff happening. All right, let's get back to the callers. We got Mr. Lassell up next. Hey Lassell.
Hello, man. I know I already talked about Garrett Wilson. Great, phenomenal signing from us. I just wanted to say I can't wait to see every single one of y'all at Jets Media Day.
Lassell's coming,
time,
baby.
Woo! So like be gentle, but I hope that we have a great time. I'm also going to the training camp as well. I'm going to the first one.
Nice.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun. And I just want to also say you did also inspire me to do my own thing with the Brooklyn Nets. So I hope that you continue doing what you're doing, man, and I hope everything goes well for you.
Well, that means a lot, Lassell. Thank you so much, man. Good luck on your journey with your Brooklyn Nets content, my friend.
You too. See you all then.
Let's go. Shout out to Lassell. He's coming to Jets Media Day. He's coming to training camp. Let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it, man. Man, this is firing me up. Like, this is what we needed. I'm ready for the season. I'm ready for being an underdog, man. Fire me up, chat. Somebody try to make me grounded, because this extension is fueling some delusion right now. I'm not going to lie. You're next, Sauce. You're next. After we extend him, oh, baby, it's fire. It's, ooh, come on, baby. I really do miss. When's the first game of preseason? The call-in link is pinned at the top of the chat, folks. If you want to call into the show, there's a link that's pinned at the top of the live chat. That's where you can click the link to call in. But what was I about to say? The schedule. What is the schedule, right? When's the first preseason game? First preseason game is August 9th. Wow. We got August 9th, which is a Saturday. You know, I'll be live for the game. I'll be live for every single preseason game, and I'll be live for every single regular season game. Oh, Jets Media Day is pinned. My bad. Hold on. Let me fix that. All right, here's the call-in link. I just put it in the chat, folks. The call-in link is now pinned in the chat. Go check it out. Go check it out if you want to come on in and talk some ball with your boys here live on Jets Media. All right? Let's do it. What a great time to be alive. What an absolute great time to be alive, folks. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. I think that Jets fans, we have been waiting to be running this organization properly, and now the only thing that's next is, of course, winning, right? We have to prove that, Garrett Wilson is worth the money. We got to start winning football games. You got to start doing a lot of things the right way, and that's next, right? That is next. So we just got to wait and see. All right, let's get to more of your callers. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We got RH. What's up, bro?
I just want to say you're a cool YouTuber. I'm a Lions fan, but I kind of like you guys like my second favorite team a lot. I just wanted to
Was that before or after we got Aaron Glenn?
This was before y'all got Aaron Glenn. So
Nice.
I kind of felt you guys are like the team. Feel sorry, for, because I know how to lose and stuff. So I kind of understand.
Yeah, you do. We all Jets and Lions are, you guys got out where we still are. We're trying to get to where you are.
And I trust me, you guys got a good one. Garrett Wilson definitely deserves the money that he deserves. A lot of people were trying to say he doesn't. Some people were trying to say, some naysayers trying to say he doesn't. But anybody who's been watching Garrett Wilson since Ohio or anything like that, he's definitely worth every penny that you guys got.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate that, bro. And as a Lions fan, good luck this season. My boy Joseph Dion. You ever watch his content?
I actually have been on the call with Dusty Dion. I've been on the call with most of my Lions YouTubers. This is my first time stepping outside my Lions YouTubers.
Nice. Do you watch the NFC North Roundtable? You know what that is?
Not really.
So the NFC North Roundtable, it's a company that I'm a co-founder of, Roundtable Sports. We have a divisional debate show for every single division. NFC North Roundtable, we got Joseph Dion representing your Lions, and he goes up against a Packers YouTuber, a Vikings, and a Bears. It's once a week, and we're starting it back up in August. So make sure you go check out the NFC North Roundtable to support your boy Joseph Dion this year, man. He's going to need you.
I know. I got him. I usually watch Lions Syndicate more, but hey, I'll definitely support Dusty Dion.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the love on this Jets Media channel, and hope all's well, and good luck to your Lions this year, man.
Good luck to you, Jets.
Let's go. Shout out to RH coming on in. And, Lions fans can relate to us. We've been through it all together. We understand what it's like, right? They understand us. We understand them. They got out of they got out where we're trying to get out of. We still have not gotten out of it, but we can all be in this together, right? We can all be in this together. So I'm excited because when the season starts, when training camp begins and we got everything start to pile on in, man, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really good time. And I cannot thank you guys enough for the consistent support that you guys are showing on the channel. A lot of positive things coming up in these next few weeks heading into training camp, because I love creating content for training camp. It's one of my favorite times of the year, and I know you're going to say, yeah, of course, bro, because the Jets stink. It's the only time the Jets... Okay, that's not what I mean. I mean more like going to practices, seeing what's going on the field, and just reporting what's going on the field. It's just fun. It's really fun. I enjoy it. I love breaking it down. I got a really fun plan for content this year. So stay tuned, folks. Absolutely stay tuned as we continuously grow. All right? Now, there's a lot of other stuff that we could talk about regarding the New York Jets heading into training camp, but, I just don't even know where to begin at this point, because I'm just still obsessive over Garrett Wilson being a Jet long term. That's what I am. Right? I'm still fired up. I want to throw a party. That's what I want to do. I want to throw a party for Garrett Wilson, but he doesn't need me to throw him a party. He can throw himself a party with that bag he just got, right? That bag he just got. But what's your guys' expectations for Garrett Wilson this year? Do you guys actually think he's going to fulfill that potential of being that number one receiver that's going to take over the league? Like, what do you guys think? I really do believe that he's about to be something special this year, man. I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited for it. Oh, it's so exciting. So exciting. I plan on going to the Jets versus trash Eagles game. All right. That's going to be interesting. The preseason game, right? We're not versing the Eagles in the regular season. So, interesting. I want to be a full game team, not just second half like under Saleh. Yeah, I mean, we don't want it to be anything related to Robert Saleh other than just being a good defense. It's the only thing he was good at. And the defense fizzled out, by the way, towards the end of his tenure with the New York Jets. So, yeah. Everybody put your stat predictions for Garrett Wilson in the chat right now. What is your stat predictions? 1,239 yards, 11 touchdowns, 107 catches. That's a quality season. That's number one wide receiver right there. You better draft them in fantasy numbers. What's your guys' thoughts? What's your predictions for Garrett Wilson? Let me know in the chat right now. Let me know in the chat. Because I'm curious to see what Jets fans' expectations are for him. All right. The New York Jets just tweeted, good morning. Well, they did this morning. Good morning to Jets fans and all those who love the number 5. Yep, that's me. That is me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. $111 catches for 1,300 yards, says Daniel. Okay, it's a little unrealistic, but hey, man, you never know, right? You can't put a cap on the guy. 120 catches, 1,300 yards, 15 touchdowns. Boy, oh boy. That's unbelievable. 1,200 for 6. Let's not forget, this is just a run-first squad. Yes, absolutely. That is something to keep in mind, that this is going to be a run-first squad, but I do still think that Mr. Garrett Wilson is going to be heavily involved in this offense. I really do. Even though they're going to be running the ball more than anything, he is going to be heavily involved and going to put up numbers, real numbers. I just want to see 10-plus touchdowns. That would be nice. 1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns, 120 catches. Let's go, number 5. Let's go, man. Over under, Garrett Wilson will have 100 rushing yards. That's an interesting stat right there. I think he could go over because knowing Garrett Wilson, he just needs like 3 handoffs out of the backfield on a little sweeparoos. But there's going to be some times where it's going to be a touch pass. It's going to count as receiving yards. I don't know. Interesting. 96 catches, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns, says Kenneth. 10-7, make playoffs. Justin Fields wins comeback of the year. Wow, Christopher Allen. That's what we want. Can you imagine that? How would we feel about that, Jets fans? 110 catches, 9 touchdowns, and 3 catch of the years. 3 of them. I mean, the guy did have low-key 2 one-handed catches that were off the charts. What's Sauce's contract look like? Well, we don't know yet. I think it's going to be something like Derek Stingley, but a little bit more. That's my prediction. That's what I'm predicting. I just feel like it's hard to put into words why this means so much for us Jets fans that Garrett Wilson is a Jet for life and him making this tweet right here. And I think it's because us Jets fans are a little scarred, right? We're scarred from players not being loyal to the Jets because we feel like we have that mindset that the Jets stink. We're not afraid to admit it. The Jets are not a good franchise. They have not been for a long time. And why would a fantastic football player like Garrett Wilson want to be here? Why would Garrett Wilson decide to stay here long term, right? Like, that was a fear. So when we see a sign of loyalty like this, it feels so good. It's just that simple. Like, it just feels so refreshing that we have a star that is a Jet. I mean, the guy, I'm going to start crying. Not literally, but that's how it feels. Like, Garrett Wilson saying, Jets green has been running through me since the day they drafted me. That's how I feel. Jets green has been running through me since I was born. Oh, my God. And there was people, let's not forget, and I want to say this again. I'm going to keep saying it. There's so many people speculating that Garrett Wilson is going to get traded this offseason. Let's not forget. Or he's not going to get extended this year. He's going to demand a trade next year. Like, there was so much speculation around that. And now that it's done, man, it's like he wants to be here. He's excited to start a new version of the chase. Now, that's interesting way to put it. Because previous versions of the chase stunk. We didn't have anything. Oh, man, this feels good, bro. Doesn't it feel good, Chet? Tell me it doesn't. I mean, how can this not feel good? If you're a Jets fan, you should be fired up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So Garrett Wilson's contract is not yet on any contract website, so we don't know the full details of it yet. That'll probably happen this week. But it's going to be, like, look how much years is going to be for. It's going to be this year, next year, 27, 28. Oh, my God. That's how you sign someone. That's how you sign someone. In an ideal world, we want to get Justin Fields locked up long term. And the only way that happens is if he plays well. We got to let him to play well. He's got to play good football before that happens. So we'll see. All right, let's get into it. Some more callers. We got the legend, the myth, the man, Mr. Charles Gorman up next. Oh, my God, Charles. I missed you, brother. How are you?
Good, Richie. How are you, my friend?
I'm great, Charles. I am fantastic. Can you tell?
Yeah, I said it on Ryan's YouTube video yesterday. I said, according to Bart Scott, can't wait.
Can't wait, Charles. That's what it's all about, baby.
And it's funny. I didn't even know about it until huge shout out to Gary King III on Instagram said that Garrett Wilson got extended. That to me, and I know a lot of people weren't too crazy about the previous regime. And I understand that. It's not me kissing their ass or anything like that. But it's well nice that this current regime does like some of the pieces of the previous regime left behind. And Garrett Wilson is one of them. And to me, I look at it as production. It's very similar to DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Evans early on in his career, even though he's been a stud his whole career. Oh, God. I just forgot the wide receiver in Washington, number 17.
Terry McLaurin.
Thank you. I don't know why I forgot his name. I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot. We all have brain farts, Charles.
Terry McLaurin, he's that guy. I mean, in his first year, who did he have? Mike White, who obviously was the only one able to make Mike LaFleur's system work for us. Joe Flacco, who was inconsistent. Zach Wilson, who couldn't really play. Last year, other than Zach Wilson, we had garbage ass Tim Boyle. Everyone also forgot Chris Trevor from 2022.
Oh, gosh, Tim Boyle. I like that name. Deleted from my memory, Charles.
I know, right? Also, in 2023, we had Trevor Siemian, who was better, but still wasn't great.
And I know the point is, if people really want to dive deep and look at the history of the New York Jets the last 3 years when Garrett Wilson was here, you got to look at all those factors, which is why he got the money that he deserved, man. So we're excited about it. And the quarterbacks he was with is just a disgrace.
And for all those wanting that we Jet fans are dopes, and I'm not just talking about that asshole Colin Cowherd or rather call him Colin Cowturd, we know we suck. We're not stupid. We know this franchise has been bad for a long time. I remember back in the 2000s, the Jets were often a playoff team. We haven't made the playoffs since 2010 with Mark Sanchez and Rex Ryan. We haven't had a winning season since Ryan Fitzpatrick and Todd Bowles' first year. It has been that friggin' bad. We know that. We know football. We eat and breathe that shit like cocaine or methamphetamines.
Whoa, oh, slow down there, Charles. Slow down there. It's a child-friendly show.
But my point is, we know we've been terrible.
Yeah, we're very self-aware, and I think that we are the best fans in the league. I mean, I really genuinely believe that. Our presence on social media is off the charts, whether it's just engagement, intelligence. So, and we're gonna support our team no matter what, and it's exciting. So, Charles, I missed you, man. I can't wait to keep seeing your face as the season begins. And I'll see you soon, my friend.
And the first preseason game is August 8th or 9th against Packers in Green Bay.
August 9th, yes. I'll be live for it, Charles. So see you that. So shout out to Mr. Charles Gorman. Always a pleasure to see Charles. When I see Charles's face, it's just like, yeah, baby, football's back. You know, that's Charles Gorman, the legend. If you don't know who Charles Gorman is, man, what are you doing? Are you even on the Jets? Are you in the Jets community? Come on. Come on! And I really do mean that, like, there's no other fan base in the league like us. And another example for that, just in terms of like social media presence, if you guys didn't know, you know, Roundtable Sports, we're growing. And we are expanding Roundtable Sports to individual team brands. The Jets Roundtable is growing pretty fast. I mean, the fact that we're already at 267 followers, if you guys want to go follow Jets Roundtable on X, I would appreciate that. We are going to keep growing this all throughout the season. So make sure you guys go give us a follow. But the reason why I'm showing this is because all the other Roundtable X accounts, they're not even sniffing 200 followers. Like, Jets fans on Twitter, there's this different world. We are passionate. We care. We are engaging. We're active. We want to know what's going on with our football team. Like, if you guys want to go out there and pull up to Jets Roundtable, I would definitely appreciate you guys supporting. I hired somebody who's doing a fantastic job running this account, and I'm managing him. And if you guys want to go support the brand, man, go out there and show Jets Roundtable some love. And stay tuned, because Jets Roundtable is also going to be a separate YouTube channel that will be launching in a few weeks, actually, for August. So stay tuned for that. We got a Jets Roundtable YouTube show that's going to be live, which is really exciting, starting in August. So stay tuned for that, folks. A lot of fun things going on with these New York Jets, man. And I just can't thank you guys enough for all the support that you guys have been showing me throughout the journey, because I don't know what it's like to cover a successful football team. And I posted this a few days ago. I'm sure you guys saw it. Like, we've come a long way. 2019 was the first season that I started making videos about the New York Jets, right? And it's grown all the way up until this point. 27,000+ subscribers of loyal Jets fans joining me. We're going to be live for all 3 preseason games and every single Jets game throughout the whole season that I'm not going to be at. Right? And it's funny, man. Like, this screenshot is from my reaction to the Jets beating the Cowboys that season. But go look at the video. I was trying to get a picture of myself from a video that the Jets lost 33-0, the Sam Darnold ghost game. And I literally was, like, I couldn't find a picture of me, like, smiling. I was so depressed. It was so bad. Like, we've been through so much together as fans, right? And it just goes to show you, and I'll show you what I mean, bro. Like, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Like, look how sad. Look at the look on my face right here. Look at the look on my face. This is the ghost game, bro. I remember this. I was in college. I had all my friends come over to my college house. I'm like, yo, the Jets are on, what was it, Monday Night Football? I'm like, oh, the Jets are on Monday Night Football. Come through. We got to watch. And they got absolutely blown out, embarrassed. I didn't stream reactions at this time. But, oh, my God, look at my face. What am I even saying? Let's hear. And for all those Jets fans out there that are already losing hope. Oh, wow. Yeah. Can you hear the depression in my voice? Can you hear that? Wow. Look at that. 5 years ago. 5 years ago, man. It's crazy how far we've all come together. Isaac with a $10. Cannot thank you enough, Isaac, for this generous super chat. The feeling of a new energy from this new regime is palpable. Though we may or may not have a great season this year, Mooj and Glenn are showing us that we will no longer be the same old Jets. Let's effing go. Well, thank you very much for the super chat, Isaac. Cannot thank you enough. You're the man. You are the man. Thank you, Isaac. A Miami Heat and Jets fan, which is a very interesting combination, but really do appreciate that. Everybody give Isaac some dono hype in the chat. And I agree. Like, I think that the one thing we can hold on to is that the same old Jets narrative feels like it's slowly going away, but we still got a long way to go. We still got to go out there on the football field and prove ourselves before that actually is a reality here. But it's exciting, man. And I think that this new regime is proving so far so good, but there's no solidifying. Like, we're not going to know who Aaron Glenn or Darren Muji is until we have 3 full seasons of work to look at. Is there a playoff season yet? Are they winning? Do they have a quarterback? Is the identity there? Is it in there's a lot of questions. They need to have a few more draft classes. There's a lot. So big time shout out to Isaac for the $10 super chat. Cannot thank you enough, my friend. And we got another super chat from Sir Brooks II. Wow, the super chats are flying in. Guys, please do me a favor. Simply like these super chats. We really do appreciate them. It does a long way for this YouTube channel. I said the second we got our GM/coaching tandem, the most important thing to do was to lock up G-Dub. Jet for life. Never let him go. Get a number 2 receiver now. Well, Sir Brooks II, thank you for the $5 super chat. Really do appreciate it. But listen, man, the next step is not to get a number 2 receiver. The next step is to get Sauce Gardner locked up. All right, let's stop with this. Go out there and get this is my point about this. All the Jets fans that are saying, let's go get a number 2 receiver. At this stage of the offseason, the Jets are not going to find their number 2 receiver externally. They're going to try, as good coaches should, find their number 2 receiver internally. What does that mean? Try to coach up Xavier Gibson, coach up Malachi Corley, coach up Arian Smith, coach up Josh Reynolds. You try to find a player that you have on this roster already under contract and coach him up to be the guy. And stop relying on Amari Cooper to come in here or whoever the case may be. This is a new regime. We have to stop relying on external forces to come save the Jets. No, this is a new coaching staff. Rely on what's within this team. What is already under contract? Who are those players? Can we take advantage of these new coaches? Can they coach them up? Can we get the most out of the talent of Malachi Corley this year? Can we get the most out of the talent of a veteran like Josh Reynolds? Can Alan Lazard be impactful, right? That's how I'm looking at it. Am I the only Jets fan that's not sitting here whining and crying that we don't have a number 2 receiver this year? Because I do think that this Jets team, on paper, offensively speaking, is good enough to go crazy. Now, I will add this. The one thing that does concern me and concerns a lot of Jets fans is the injury concern. If Garrett Wilson goes down, God forbid, then there really is going to be an issue. I get that. But hey, I'm not worried about not having a number 2 on paper. And yes, another player, Tyler Johnson, thank you. He's a big-time sleeper, very big-time sleeper for this organization at the wide receiver spot. I love Tyler Johnson. I'm excited to see what he looks like. And you can argue Mason Taylor is going to be the number 2 receiver, right? I think the Jets are going to find that number 2 receiver in next year's draft. That's how I look at it. But hey, you never know. And you know who else is going to be a number 2 receiver? Mr. Breece Hall. He's going to get the rock out of the backfield. Like, if Garrett Wilson's leading the league, not leading the league, could be, leading the Jets in receiving yards, I could see Breece Hall being second. And that's not a bad thing. So, we'll see, bro. We'll see. Oh, man, I'm fired up. Jets fans, I love you guys. I missed you. And I will say this, these last few weeks, it's the dead period of the NFL. I like to kind of take a step back a little bit, not be as consistent on the channel as I usually am, just because, I want to focus on my mental, focus on myself, practice, whatever. Focus on my family, my friends, because when the season starts, the season starts for me in a week. It's nonstop content. When training camp begins, I don't have any time to take a break from work. And I'm not complaining. I love my work. I love what I do for a living. I'm very thankful. But these last few weeks, I just want to let you know, if you're not seeing consistency, it's just this time of the year, I like to take a step away, do a little bit of vacation, clear the mind, do some things, and then when training camp begins, it is going to be crazy. We're going to be as consistent as I've ever been on this YouTube channel. Live streams daily. I want to do more pre-recorded videos. I'm going to be posting short-form content everywhere. I'm going to be on Roundtable Sports daily for Fourth and Forever, which is going to be a really big show this year, I hope. So there's a lot of exciting things happening, man, and I'm really excited for you to keep joining the journey. We're going to be live on Jets Roundtable throughout the season with some special guests, and we'll see you at Jets training camp this year, man. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you to the 6 super chats that you guys showed me. Shout out to Sir Brooks. Shout out to Sir God. Zachary, Christopher. Let's go, man. Good question from Derek Q real quick. Richie, who do you think will have the best year in fantasy football on the Jets? I mean, Garrett Wilson is the obvious one, but don't sleep on Justin Fields in fantasy, bro. And that's not just because I'm telling you that he's going to break out. Like, Justin Fields, his rushing ability makes him very, very good in fantasy. And I think you can get Justin Fields really late in this year's draft for fantasy-wise. Just saying. I'm going to look to stack Fields and Garrett Wilson in my league. I have a problem with fantasy. I can't stop drafting Jets. It is what it is. I'm not going to stop, though. I'm not going to stop. So, folks, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out of the show. We're going to wrap it up here. I'll see you guys later today. If you guys are enjoying this time of the day, like a little 9:30 a.m. live shows, let me know. I'm trying to find the perfect time of day to go live every day throughout the season, so it's consistent. You guys can expect when I'm live, and there's more structure. So I'm developing a new content schedule, new content plan for you guys for when the season begins. So you guys let me know what you guys want. So what time works best for you? Do you like the early mornings, like at 9 a.m.? Would you like the mid-afternoons, like 12 or 1 p.m.? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the best time for you guys to watch your boy live on Jets Media daily. All right. So with that, I will let you guys go. Go check out Roundtable Sports at 2 p.m. EST, right? And I'll see you guys then. Love you guys. Peace out. Peace.